Hi there, Timothy Unkert here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use DeepSeek via chatbot app AI to create some math problems and how I format the math problems with VS Code. So my school has a big focus on the SAT. It's coming up soon. So to create some SAT style problems, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Google SAT practice test, and this College Board link will come up, and you have these full-length SAT suite practice tests. You can click on that, and what I like to do is go to the full-length paper practice tests, and then go on down here and pick one of these bundles, and you've got a digital version. That'll open up in a separate tab, and you've got this side menu here, and I can click on down, and I have the Module 1 for English, Module 2 for English, Module 1 for Math, and Module 2 for Math. So let's say I wanted to pick some problems for Module 2 in Math. I go Module 2, click on Math, click on Directions. It's going to bring me to that page, and I can start scrolling on down and looking for problems that I might want to create. Okay, so let's say I want to create something similar to this. So which expression is equivalent to 12x cubed minus 5x cubed? Let's get that a little bit larger so you can see it. So which expression is equivalent to 12x cubed minus 5x cubed? Okay, what I can do to create some similar problems is I can go to my chatbot app, and I have a bunch of different AI models that I can use. I pay for the $60 a year paid subscription. One of them is DeepSeek, which I think you can get that online for free also, if you want to do that. So what I would type in for a prompt is I would say something like, create 4 multiple choice problems similar to, but not exactly the same as, because we want some variety, right? The same as, which expression is equivalent to, let's see, what that was at 12x, see, you get the problem right, 12x cubed minus 5x cubed. Minus 5x cubed. And I'll hit enter. And I'll let DeepSeek do its thing. And you'll see this formatting here looks a little odd. It's actually in a format called Markdown. And what I can do is I can copy this, and I can open up VS Code here. Let's put this in a folder. So I'm going to create a folder. Let's call it sample-SAT-problems. Click. We'll open that folder. And VS Code is going to ask us if we trust the authors in the folder. It should. I don't know if it's going. Yeah, I think it's just loading up slow. There we go. Yes, I trust the authors. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to click on the file icon, and let's just call this equivalent. I'm going to name the file equivalent-expressions-1, and I'm going to do .markdown. So that's the formatting that we get these problems back in. Let me just increase the font size for you. So maybe the font of 22, make it nice and visible. Okay, so now I'll paste in what I got, and I'm going to get rid of some of these extra lines, like feel free to ask anything. I'm just going to say sure. Okay, so I'll save the file here. I can close out the sidebar with Control B. And if I go up to the right here, where I have this preview, I have an extension installed, and you have to install this extension. It's called Markdown Preview Enhanced. It's free. You just search for Markdown Preview Enhanced, click install. It's easy. Anyway, so I have that extension installed. I can click on that, and that's going to open up, And now we've got it formatted. We've got this code out of here. This is a little bit of LaTeX, but it formats automatically with this extension. And notice how the exponents are formatted nicely. So now what I can do is I can right click on this preview and click open in browser, and it should open up right here in my browser. Now I'm running this on a Chromebook. I have Linux installed, so I have Edge running on the Linux. It doesn't switch over between like the Linux version and the regular Chrome OS, the browser. So it's better just to install a browser on the Linux version. I have videos on this channel, I think, on how to do that. But here you go. And so you got it in the browser, and now I can just right click and print. And again, this is taking like a moment or two, but I can print this to PDF. If I go to more settings here, you notice how you have the date and that kind of stuff and the name of the file. You can just uncheck headers and footers, and then you've got this. You can save it as a PDF and you can print it out for your students. Now, one thing I would say here is you do want to check your work. So let's actually go through and just check the work quick. I'm going to save it, and I can save it even to my downloads here, or I could create like a new folder. Let's call this. So actually, this is going to save on the Linux version. That's okay. Let's call this PDF outputs. You want to save it somewhere on your computer where you know you can get it. It's equivalent expressions 1. It gives me the .pdf extension. I'm going to click save. Okay, so now what I can do, let me close this out. And let's close out VS Code. And let's open the Chrome browser. Again, I'm on a Chromebook here. Let's open up a fresh tab. Close out this stuff here. And I'm going to do Control-O to open a file. And I saved it in the Linux files in PDF outputs. So here we go. We click open. And we can make this bigger. Let's check the problems here. So I can write on the files with Chrome pretty nicely. And let me get some ink that stands out. So which expression is equivalent to 15 y to the fourth minus 7 y to the fourth? That would be 8 y to the fourth, which is A right here. Okay. Which expression is equivalent to 20z squared plus 3z squared? That's 23z squared. Let's see if they all pick A. Okay. Which expression is equivalent to 9a to the fifth minus 4a to the fifth? So it's 5a to the fifth plus 2a to the fifth, 7a to the fifth. So they're all picking A, but that's okay. You can change this. And which expression is equivalent to 30m minus 10m plus 2m? So 22m. It switched it up. It went B. Okay. So if you want to change that up, you want to check your answers. You might want to change up the order of the problems. If I wanted to change up the order, that'd be easy. Just going to open up VS Code again here. And let's go here. I'm just going to close out that for the moment. So like this first one was A. Let's say I wanted to change that. I can do Alt, hold the Alt key and just move this around. Let's say I want to move it to C. Obviously I'd change this to C and this here to A. Okay, then I save it. Okay, go back to here. So once you get able to read LaTeX code, you may want to change the answer order beforehand. So now I've changed it. I can just open in browser again. That's going to open up in the Edge browser in a moment, hopefully. There we go. Takes a moment. It's recording. But there we go. So now the correct answer here is C. I can go Control P, print it to a PDF again, resave the PDF, and get it good for my students the way I want it. So pretty awesome tool. You can use DeepSeek, you can use VS Code with the Markdown Preview Enhanced extension, and that's a quick way to generate a bunch of problems for students. Lots of times if I know I'm going to cover a specific topic and I just want 4 problems that I could cover that I can get out quick and I don't have to think of, I can just type in a prompt, generate 4 or 5 problems that I'm going to cover in the class, and then go from there. Anyways, hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was and you like it, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. That really helps the channel out. And I hope to see you in the next video. All right.